Hello, everybody. Hello again. Today we are with Luis to practice English. Luis, how are you today?
I'm fine, Kyle. I'm very excited for this opportunity for speak with you. It's my first ever time for I speak in for closely person for speak native, and so I'm very excited. And thank you. Before all, thank you for uh, all that you do for help other person. Um, occasionally the person like you don't see the impact in the world because content subscribers, and when you stop and you reflect and you think upon about the impact in the world is more than you create think, it's more than you think. So thank you for all.
Mhm. You are very welcome, and you're right. When I have these conversations with my subscribers, with you guys, it's so special to me to see that the videos I make are helping you guys improve your English, and it's very special for me. So, can you start by introducing yourself to everybody watching and tell us a little bit about yourself?
Okay, my name is Luis. I live from Colombia, the land of your wife. um, in my case, I live surrounded Bogota, in north or Bogota, in a village or a small village, yeah, called Sopo in
Okay.
Cundinamarca. It's a
Mhm.
region for the center of Colombia. I'm working in like a software developer and programming, things like
Very cool.
that. And the English is very important for my career. And okay, I like to make sport. Calisthenic is like a gymnastic for in the streets, things like that.
Okay.
I like to read, I like to um music, the movies and the video games, like when I study, and I like write. I'm a writer in hobby, just like that. Like cooking, and well, this is my
Okay.
introduction for today.
Okay. So you said you like calisthenics. I have a question for you. I've spoken with 3 or 4 different guys from Colombia, and they all say that they love calisthenics. Is it very popular there?
No, isn't very the sport more popular in my country is ciclismo,
Biking, riding
biking.
bikes.
Yeah, yeah, biking routes is very popular when you walk around the whole place in this country, especially in the center, Savannah center place. Is very
Mhm.
common than in long carreteras, long ways. Well,
Carretera, like roads, like.
yeah. In long roads is very
Mhm.
common, like three, 30 people biking. In is this sport is very popular in here in Colombia, but calisthenics not more. But it's
Okay.
interesting.
Okay. So, how long have you been learning English?
Like 1 year and a half. I studied for 5 years, but in the past, like English is not interesting, like and things like that. Nah, I I'm not focused in the classroom. But when I start work in my career, my brain is make a click, and wow, English is very important. I just start practice English with Anki, with Loxic is tools for improvement your language skills. And yeah, all days. In all days in this 1 year and a half, only failed 4 days. Rest of days, English every time, all day is very hard because in some days it's like I don't like, but 5 minutes, only 5 minutes. Yeah, I'm very too happy with me. I'm very proud for achieve this. Thanks for God for this opportunity to improve my language skill with English.
Okay, very good. I'm proud of you. You should be proud of yourself. Very good. A year and a half and only 4 days you did not study or practice your English. That's
Yeah,
great. Y sabes que se nota. You can tell. You can tell that you have a big vocabulario, and you understand well. So very good job. Very good.
thanks.
You watch my videos. You know that I like positivity, positividad. Can you tell me some things that you are grateful for, agradecido, grateful for in your life?
Mm. Yeah, I ever think that all things that I have is thanks for God because I really afortunado,
Very fortunate.
fortunate. And when I see my past, um, in the place when I start, I think, wow, I my life is blessed and over blessed, and all things that work, family I have, friends I have, this opportunity like you have me or give me is all for God. I a person to creyente, believe person, like
A
for
believer.
God,
You're a
a
believer.
believer.
Mhm.
And I thanks for God for all things that I have, for my family, for the person that one day says, this person says, okay, this guy, come on, let's get one opportunity for this guy for enter in your job or uh, uh, teach whenever think. Thanks for all peoples that I meet. Um, yeah, for this.
Okay. Very cool. So you've mentioned God 3 or 4 times. Is your faith, tu fe, your faith in God something that is very important for you?
Yeah, it's a pillar, a column in my life. My faith. Uh, yeah, it's very important to me.
What about your faith is so important for you? What does it help you with in your life?
Well, um, it's very important because when I was a children, I grew up in the church, but a Christian church, doesn't Catholic church, in Christian church. In this place, I learned about valores,
Values.
values, thanks, values, and this way helped me so much because in the world I see around of me boys and girls that have the cell phones over time and not appreciating the beautiful the world, and this way that I take is very important because teach me all these values and take a distance for the things that I hurt or eh, dañan the life and the young juventud,
The young people, the youth.
the young people, yeah, the social media in exceso is very hard for the people, for the mind, and all sermons, teachers, or enseñanzas is very in my heart for giving my life and conducir still my life. And so
Mhm.
this is important to me.
Okay, that's beautiful. I'm very happy that you have that strong faith in your life because that helps to guide us, right? Guiarnos when
Guide us.
things
Yeah, yeah,
are
yeah, yeah.
difficult. Yeah, very good. Very good. Okay. So, what do you like to do for fun besides calisthenics? What are some other hobbies of yours? I know you said you like to write.
Yeah, I love write. I write a fantastic world in my free time. Is much vocabulary that I don't in the mind because is a complex in is Spanish languages is right in related to vocabulary is strange in Spanish, and I don't study this vocabulary in English, but
Mhm.
I love write no solo fantasy worlds, and in my life I have a diary that daily journal to
Diary,
annotate
yes.
me my things, my thoughts, the
Mhm.
things like learn in throughout the day and things like that. But I love read. If you have an opportunity to me to show you the cap one or for my history, I'm very appreciated that you, but I I I regard that you is people ocupada.
Yeah, very busy, very busy.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Is very busy person, but if you take 1 minute for read my history, I'm very appreciated. But um, if you don't, si no puedes, no pasa nada.
Okay. Well, first of all, please send me that later, okay? I would love to read it.
Okay, okay. I correction small things, but I when I start correction, I send you for email. And thanks.
Awesome. I'll read it and I'll let you know what I think. I love to see people's creative work, you know, things like that, like writing, poetry, art. I love these things. So
Me too.
I'll be very happy to read them. Okay. So tell me, what do you think is your biggest strength as a person?
Uh, I consistently person and perseverante. Mm, well,
Perseverance.
perseverance person. Thank you.
Okay.
This is my biggest uh, strong, like
Biggest strength.
big strength for myself, a disciplinary person, and I very honest person, but in some cases, I think all person is like me is act like honor or respect, but no siempre. And some cases, I the life I catch me, toma, punch me, and this is no person is like you. So catch a glimpse for these people.
Hmm. Okay. Yeah. I think that we should all try to be honorable and honest, like you said, but
Honorable, honest. Okay, okay.
a lot of times other people are not, so they can take advantage of us, right? Engañarnos
Like in
when we try to be
business,
so good.
in small business or things like that, is or some people is advantage take more. Is well,
Yeah, that's how it is. I completely agree. Okay, so your strength is persistence, honesty, and honor. What is your biggest weakness? Debilidad.
hay a little tolerancia, tolerance for frustration. When I plan all things laid out things, and I see, okay, this is step one, this is step two, and I start to run of my plan. When I have an obstacle that I know prevent, is like and my mind is blocked, and I don't continue, and they say why, for why, but I work in this because I think I have say that is not very uh, healthy for a mental for the people, because if you like achieve your goals, if you would achieve your goals, and obstacles that you know prevent is very common. If you don't learn, say okay, calm down, take it easy, and continue. Sobrepásalos. It's my biggest weakness. Don't tolerance it for frustration and the things that I don't marchan como yo quiero. Like,
Okay.
it's,
No, I understand you. When things don't go your way, you get frustrated.
yeah. I get
Okay.
frustrated.
Me too sometimes, and that's why I wrote patience, paciencia,
Yeah.
because I have to remind myself, take
Yeah,
it easy,
yeah.
take it easy, and calm down. Everything will be okay. What are some goals that you are working on right now in your life? Some metas.
Well, I think, okay, Luis, take a half or give yourself things, biggest things, but every day work in a small things. My biggest goals is abstract goals and not interesting for this video. But my small goals is, for example, in this year, read 30 books. In the half, well, don't worry. In these books, I read it one in English and a little almost finished. Like 2 days, I finished this book. I'm very happy because it's the first I read in English.
Awesome.
Other things is mejorar in the calisthenics. Other is in the other year is get my certificate C1 in English.
Oh, all right.
Esperemos. I work every day, hard work, but this day in July, in the half day, in 17 of the July is my exam for this certification. Well, and the other goal is graduarme,
Graduate.
take graduate for my career in university, a lot of work, and give an aumento in my work.
Okay, a raise, make more money.
Raise and step up in my work. And the other is a run marathon in my city in Bogota. When in my city now, in 37 kilometers in the north in Bogota.
Okay, you got some impressive goals.
Yeah. But
That's great.
a little day, every day.
Okay, well, I am positive that you can achieve them if you keep on trying hard. All right, excellent. Okay, here's one that I really like to ask. What is your biggest fear?
Besides spiders
Ah,
and the insects, my biggest fear is when I get a whole life, or when I get 17 years old and sit in my house and I think, okay, my life, I don't achieve my goals and don't help other people, helping out other people. Um, don't worry. I don't care if you fail in your life. The important thing is that you way or you road um journey before destination, things like that. A fail, don't worry, fail, but uh, a racing again, uh, and walk throughout your life, viviendo con sentido in English.
Yeah, so living with purpose.
Yeah, thank you. Living with purpose. If I soy anciano and I've done life with purpose is my biggest fear. Yeah,
Okay. That and spiders.
and spiders. And well, one other achieve or goal I don't mention it is go to Amazonas and
Mm,
with surround medical people. Take a tarantula in. Why not? Why not?
and face your fear, right?
Yeah. But yeah, face my fear.
Okay. That sounds really cool. I would love to go to the Amazon rainforest one day too. I think it seems like a such a awesome adventure.
Yeah, it's awesome.
In what city did you say you live in again?
In Sopo,
Okay.
Sopo.
Sopo. What is your favorite thing about Sopo?
Mm, the quiet place is a very sorry. It's a very quiet place because in here in the culture about this zone in the Colombia it's not like other Colombian people. It's more reserve people, and but it's very gentle people when you uh, start iniciación amistad with he with con ellos, inicias una amistad con ellos. It's very kind people and it's very quiet place. Is some strange when I heard you. Okay, that people rush snatch your things. Is very hard unheard of these things. It's not
Okay.
common in here in this place, and you can walk the city and the 11 p.m. Things like that. Don't worry, anything in this place. Other people greet you or saluda, te saluda. Don't worry, it's beautiful place.
Okay. So very safe.
Thanks
It
you.
sounds
Very safe.
it sounds like a wonderful place to visit.
Yeah. If you come on here in Colombia, uh, please go for Sopo. It's beautiful place, and the landscape is beautiful.
Okay. So my wife is from Bucaramanga.
Oof.
Is that very far away or
Yeah, very far away, and the clima in the weather in Bucaramanga is so hot place.
Mhm.
You guys vivió in very hot place. In here, in this place is uh very cold place. Some cases like 5 grades, something like that.
Mhm.
But in the range or 5 and 25, things like that. It's very agradable. well, it's very agradable place.
Very nice place. It
Yeah,
sounds
thank you.
beautiful.
Very nice place.
All right. So those were the questions that I had for you today. Is there any questions that you would like to ask me?
Yeah. What is your biggest fear? And the last one is, if you have, if you, si tienes que dar un consejo, if you have a give an advice for someone, but this someone is you in children, what advice qué consejo te darías a ti mismo, a yourself? What advice give yourself when you are a children? Yes, two things.
All right, I got you. What's my biggest fear, and what tip or advice would I give to little Kylito?
Kylito.
Okay, my biggest fear. I like you. I think about not achieving my goals, or failing, but then I tell myself no, because I won't stop until it happens. And I see that you are that same way. We're gonna keep on going. We're never gonna stop, right? So, sí o sí, voy a lograr mis metas. O muero antes, pero we'll see. And snakes me da asco también. They are pretty nasty to me.
For me, snakes are beautiful animal. For me,
Really?
really, when I see one, I like, wow. For me,
Okay, well then you might like the Amazon more than me, because if I see an anaconda, I'm gonna be so scared. Okay, and what tip would I give myself when I was younger? Let's say that I was talking to Kyle when I was 15 years old, okay? So I would tell that young man, work hard, save your money, don't waste your money, because if I started saving just a little bit, ahorrar un poquito, 5%, save 5% of what I've made my whole life and all of my jobs, I would have a lot more money now than I do.
yeah,
So I would tell him that, and I would tell him, be careful with the friends that you choose and the women that you choose to be in relationships with. Surround yourself with good people.
yeah. It's the most. Yeah,
Okay. So
surround good people.
That's a good question. Now I want to hear your answer. What tip would you give yourself when you were young?
Well, I say, don't worry if your parents no están tan pendientes de ti, in English, but keep it on, and and this is my brother. Sorry, this is keep it on with your goals, and think that these things that happen you in this moment is for you grow up, para que crezcas, las cosas que te pasan. And let's get continue with this. Don't no te desmoralices.
Don't give up. Don't get down. Keep on going.
Yeah, keep on going. Yeah, this is my biggest advice. And if I could, I have a kiss in the front. Let's get continue.
That's good. Just comfort him and
Yeah.
be there for him.
I think that I don't have any advice, so just like that, because in some people don't need advice or profound advice. Only need to deep advice. Sorry, only need to comfort. And yeah,
Okay, very good. I like that. You just sometimes you just need to be there for people, right?
yeah.
Okay, Luis, very good, very good. So to end the video, the people who are watching this, they're gonna think Luis habla muy bien inglés. I know that you are judging yourself and saying, oh no, but the people who are just starting and have a beginner or casi intermedio nivel, they're gonna say, oh, you speak very well. So what advice would you give to people for learning English?
Well, thanks for your things about me, for about my English, but I start like you guys. When I start speak English, I get very frustration because I study a lot and every day. And when I watch a YouTube video in internet, and when these people speak, and I see this video, I think I study a lot and I don't recognize the words that these people or this person says. I don't recognize the patterns, the words, and why study a lot and get frustrated. But I continue all days, continue. In additionally, I hear audiobooks in English that I see you channel in English. Thanks for all. And I read books in English and give it up, keep it on. You can reach this goal. That is very important.
Okay, wonderful. There you have it, guys. Luis has been learning English for 1.5 years. He's been practicing very hard, and today he had a wonderful conversation with a native English speaker. I'm very proud of you, Luis. Do you feel good about your English today?
Yeah, thanks for improving my English today. Thanks for all.
Okay, wonderful. If you want to have a conversation like this with me, send me an email. I will put my email in the description below. Como siempre, gracias por ver. Nos vemos pronto.